You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV Network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Keith. Johnson. From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AFTERBUZZ TV for X-Factor. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest X-Factor news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AFTERBUZZ TV for X-Factor.
Hey, y'all. Just kidding. Unfortunately, Kat Bayless is not here with us tonight. But we do have a great show. It was Rock and Roll Week on X Factor Final 10.
Sort of rock and roll.
Yeah, kind of rock and roll.
Rock inspired.
Yeah, but we have some great hosts. We have Marcie Smith over here.
Hello.
And then we have Ronnie Jr.
Hey, everybody. Yes, Ronnie Jr.
Yep. And then we have JC right here.
Boom.
He's a little sick, guys. Some of us can relate, right? Some of you out there.
I know. I really hope I don't get sick because I was the dummy that decided. Yes, I'll sit next to you.
It's that time of the year. I don't know if you can avoid it.
I'm drinking a full bottle of NyQuil tonight. No.
Yeah, they're gonna make out real fast.
Orange juice and everything.
This is not that kind of show, folks.
Oh, but it is.
But it is.
But anyway, wow, what a show. Rock.
Sweet. Yeah.
Very, very loose idea of rock and roll.
I'm going to call it more adult contemporary.
Okay,
Kinda
yeah.
like
I feel like, I
K-Big or
feel
something.
that more than rock and roll.
Yeah, it was like karaoke roll.
Yeah, that's a type of role, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, our first contestant was Nicole's Leroy Bell.
Leroy. Give it up for Leroy.
Leroy Bell.
You don't like him already, Marcie. Why?
I didn't even
Well,
say anything.
I could just
She
tell by
did
look.
not
I could tell by
even
look.
speak.
No, I could see. I watch Oprah. I saw the look
I
on
know.
his face.
He's fantastic. He's
You're
just
right.
boring. Like he's completely not memorable. I
Yeah.
don't know what song he did.
He did a
again.
Bob Seger song. With him, my notes were this was like the time that he actually did sort of give a performance, but it's still nowhere near what we need, for that big contract. He's finally starting to work the stage. He's finally starting to come into his own. I think like with the performance aspect, you got to have a little confidence or arrogance, and he's super chill and super just like blessed to be there,
Yeah,
and
which
people are
is
gonna
cool.
rip him,
But I feel like he has a genre. He's not like the
Yeah.
X Factor winner,
Did
you know?
did you guys even think his voice sounded a little better? I did. I actually was
I like
like,
his
he's
voice.
Yeah.
I
okay.
have no problems with his voice. He's just super boring.
Yeah, I just feel like
Like-
this song did him a disservice because
So-
I was like, "What are you? I didn't even get it."
Are you saying so he's like the X Factor for AARP for like the over 50s or something?
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what? That's a good.
was that a joke?
That's a good one.
Sorry.
A stuttering in joke.
I was waiting all day.
It would have hit
He
much
was
harder
waiting all day
It's
for that
puberty
joke.
hitting.
had
alright.
had you not stuttered. It would have really,
No,
That
okay.
there.
sickness, huh?
It's his best.
Blame the sickness, right?
Really? I'm going to cough on you in the show.
Oh
no,
no.
No, but it was probably, I thought it was his best performance. I still think, he, like you said, he does have an audience.
Yeah, the mom vote.
Yeah, the Michael Bolton, the Michael Bublé
Yeah.
type of genre per se, but I don't know. I think he might be in trouble.
Yeah.
The only
this
person
week.
who loves him as much as, just by far,
Nicole?
is Nicole. Just can't get enough of him.
Yeah.
She's the only
That's
one.
Well,
her- she's campaigning.
I think it's in a different way. I think she kind of wants to get with him.
You know
No,
why?
that's what we're
'Cause
saying.
he's
Yeah.
like Lenny Kravitz's uncle or something. He's gonna.
Yeah, I
Okay.
could see that. I could see that. But yeah, you know what? I definitely don't think he's gonna. I think he might be kicked off.
Yeah.
Yeah, even as soon
Maybe.
as
I think he might be bottom 2 this week. Sorry, Leroy.
But we do have
I
other
don't
people
know.
who
I think there are other
aren't that
people,
great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had a
He's surviving
really.
if it's by.
Yeah.
He might slide by just because of what's gonna happen later in the show. That's for
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
But you know what? I really liked Rachel Crow.
Simon's Rachel Crow.
Yeah,
yep.
which is the next one. I
She
feel
sang,
like she brings
No
it.
satisfaction.
Can't get no satisfaction.
What do you know about no satisfaction?
Yeah.
14?
Little girl, right?
Yeah. But you know what? She brought it.
She's
She
so cute.
committed.
Full of personality. I still like her with the torchy stuff, like the the soulful, really Etta James stuff, but she's just personality, Disney written all over her.
Disney, that's the
She's
word.
adorable.
This was the first time she actually moved on stage, so that was cool. She's never moved. She's always
Yeah. That is
stayed in
true.
one place.
Yeah.
Her outfit wasn't like horribly distracting.
Yeah.
So she's getting better.
Yeah,
LA
her
said she
hair
had a
was
lot of
cute.
energy. I didn't think she had a lot of energy. I think, she still got to work on being able to command it vocally and
Yeah.
perform it and move, because obviously she's not very comfortable moving.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too impressed with that aspect.
Yeah, and I think she's really selling on the cute factor. You
Yeah.
know, it's like a big thing for her. Definitely
She's
Disney.
like a little old woman. It's just the most.
Yeah, we named her
adorable thing.
Gertrude or Estelle. Her name, yeah,
Gertrude.
that's really
She's
what I.
so adorable.
And then, of course, Nicole said, it's my favorite performance of yours. Really? I wouldn't
I
say
don't
that
even
at
know
all.
why. Like,
It was as if
Yeah.
Nicole, everything she said was incorrect. I mean, the entire show,
Yeah, it was.
Had we done
actually.
shots on that, we
I
would
just keep
really
saying-
be
Yeah, true.
three
Next
sheets
time.
to the wind.
she's lucky she's so hot. Otherwise, people would just.
I
tune
said that,
her
yeah.
Out. It would
Yeah.
just be like, why
Imagine
is
if
she
she
here?
was
Yeah.
like a chubby girl all
It
through
would
high
be
school.
all bad. No one would
Yeah.
like her.
She'd be a
know?
scientist. She'd be so,
She'd be a nerdy little scientist in a room by herself.
Because those jokes aren't going to fly unless you look like
Some
that.
robots that talk back to her.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like everything she did with her performances were wrong. Like she chose the wrong songs for
Right.
everyone.
Well, no.
I
And
guess
I'm
getting- Some of them chose their
Stacy
own
chose
songs.
Stacy.
And so
well,
did,
yeah,
Josh.
insisted, yeah.
Stacey.
Oh yeah, I just feel like it didn't really work for her group this week. I mean, Josh did. Everyone loved Josh,
Josh is
Yeah.
amazing.
but
We'll
yeah.
get to him.
But anyway, and then we have Chris Renee.
Another useless factor
And-
in X Factor.
Yeah, and this is another spot where it's like, okay, rock. Okay, technically, Bob Marley was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall
Yeah.
of Fame.
They try to slide it in, yeah.
Yeah,
The weirdest thing, or why this actually sort of worked, is because Chris Renee's done so bad for a couple of weeks, so you kind of put the bar low. No,
Right?
no, you legitimately
you're
did. Of
absolutely
course, you
right.
always feel sorry for him because you're like, I don't want him to get voted out, and there goes the drug issue, and then he's,
Exactly. I
in a
totally think he
corner.
gets the sympathy vote. And
This-
like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to offend any sober people.
Yeah.
I have a lot in my life. and
Yeah.
they're wonderful people, but really.
That's why this performance was so weird. And the note I had was it actually was captivating, not necessarily in the greatest way because of his talents, but it was
really
the one.
good.
Well-
It was the one that was his most improved.
Uh-huh.
He did the Bob Marley, but he did it fair. And then my mind goes into the place where I'm like, gosh, maybe he's like not sober anymore because he's really killing it.
He did have sunglasses on.
Yeah,
That's why I didn't
sunglasses
know.
Yeah.
on. He was a little
No.
loosey, and I'm like, wow, maybe the drug thing.
Yeah.
Maybe back.
You know,
Yeah.
in the last week, I was talking to a friend, and she showed me a YouTube of Chris Renee's song. Is it Young Homie?
Young
know.
Homie. He has a song called Young Homie.
Yeah, that song's like 3 years old.
Oh, interesting.
I didn't know it was, when he came on to audition for X
Yeah.
Factor, I thought it was like a
Oh,
newer
and he
song. that
sang Young Homie?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That he was getting out of the addiction and whatnot. He was clean. But this song's a few years old.
Well, you
Mm-hmm.
know, sober living is a day-by-day thing.
Yeah, but he made it seem like he was just clean and sober for like 60
He might
days.
have been. He
So you
might have
think he
been.
fell back and
He might have completely fell off the truck and.
See, I just felt
Yeah.
misinformed because I thought it was
Yeah, I
just
don't
like,
want to joke about that kind
Yeah,
of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
it's totally not funny. But
No, I'm not making light of it at all. I'm just
you
Oh,
suck.
and I
no, I'm
don't-
kidding.
and I don't want to make light.
I'm taking off this jacket.
I don't want to make light of your sickness.
He's gonna
You-
go cough on you.
He's not dramatic. He actually really is sick. Now I can tell. Like you're like sweating everywhere. Like,
He's
know.
like all red.
I'm sorry. You
Stop drinking
really
that
are
tea.
sick.
Let's
Okay.
get back to the subject.
But Paula
Yeah.
said, basically, you're a good vocalist. I mean, you're not a good vocalist, but I like your story.
Which
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
I feel like why he's there. That's
I
that's
feel like
it
that
in a
too.
nutshell.
I feel like that too.
Would
It's
you
like-
guys rate
he's the
this
comeback
performance
kid.
as one of his better ones though?
I
This is
like
best.
I
This
Chris,
was his best performance.
Chris Renee
He
is
was
like
in it.
so off my radar
Yeah.
that I don't even.
This was his best performance.
we were all
By
all
far.
four of us. Yeah.
Like, he wasn't rapping, thank the Lord.
Yeah.
Like, this was his
Yeah.
I just want to take a moment to honor Chris because he stayed on key for the whole song.
It was the
Yay.
whole song, but it was more than it
Almost.
was before.
Yeah. I feel like he's definitely.
He does have a great story, and
Yeah, he
hopefully he will
does.
do something good with it.
It's
Yeah.
not story factor, it's X Factor.
This is true.
Sorry.
Good
Unfortunately.
one.
Wah, wah,
Good one.
Whatever, I'll let
Well,
you have that one.
And then,
You're sick.
next we
You're
have
sick in the brain and
we
you're
have
sick.
a little bit of a train wreck coming up next, and that's Stacey Francis.
Who I always
Oh my
want to emotionally like get behind her, and I know none of you really like her. And
I
she
want
just,
her to be good. Like I really want her to be so good.
No, I'm on
What
the
I-
Perez Hilton
What I
train.
learned with her
whatever.
is she's just too freaking serious about her life
She's
for
so-
herself,
Yeah.
and it's getting annoying.
Yeah.
This was
The
wild.
outfit was bad.
Yeah.
The song was bad.
She did a Meatloaf song.
The key was bad.
It was just so. She's just
It was
trying
painful.
so hard.
It was painful watching her. do
Yeah.
it.
When
it
I
was.
watched her, I thought, oh, she's gonna be the one contestant that's gonna have a nip slip, like that's guaranteed. She's just
That's what you want.
my-
Nip
no,
slip.
her performance.
perfect.
No, definitely no. Her performance doesn't keep you there the whole time, and it was bad. And the judges really ripped on her too,
Badly. But
where
she deserved
I,
it.
She deserved
I
it.
started laughing, or I started feeling like, haha, like poor girl, and I go, look at her, she's turning into the next
know.
Omarosa. Like I was
Yeah.
in it.
I
Then
mean-
all of a sudden, you guys,
I totally felt like we might see her on TMZ tomorrow. That
I
she tried
started
to commit suicide or
feeling-
something crazy.
I thought she was
started-
gonna cut someone afterwards.
She
I
did.
was
She
like,
started
looked. She had
feeling so
psycho
bad.
look in her face, like
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I felt really bad.
I like
for
want to
her.
go to her
I didn't feel
Twitter
bad still.
today and write like, yo,
Because she's gonna see that performance
Live
and be
it
like,
up.
oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I don't
we
know
all know
what.
we're bad. I mean,
yeah,
you know
yeah,
when you hit a bad note or
yes.
something, like
And for her, can you imagine the whole song hitting the wrong note?
Right.
the whole song.
Like, and in front of like a gajillion people, like
and
that's
it wasn't
so
like she wasn't putting
embarrassing.
effort in too. Like she was with the
That was a
squatting and the
problem.
arm in the air.
And it's like, if you're gonna squat, don't wear that dress.
Do you think it might fool some people because she is so theatrical and looks like she's really selling it?
I think she's trying to be
She was
like,
selling the
if I
wrong
do like
thing.
this, they'll think I'm good, you know?
Like no offense, like let's say someone at home that's not into they're not like singers or have too much time to watch TV all their lives. They're like watching her and they're like, oh, she's pretty good, but in
oh, because
essence,
she's selling it.
yeah,
sell-
she's
She
selling
was
it.
not
Well,
selling anything good tonight.
She could get.
Yeah.
I see what he's saying. She could get points for that. She could get points for
For-
the like.
No, but it might
committing?
trick people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might trick people. I'm thinking,
It's like
oh,
a bad
she's good
insurance
because her mouth
salesman.
is so
Like,
big.
no.
There are bad insurance.
I'm like,
What did you say about her mouth?
No, I'm just saying, like, people at home, oh my gosh, she's really good because her mouth is so big. Oh my gosh, she's selling it.
There was
you know?
nothing good about her performance tonight.
Just
There was
saying.
nothing
Not
she
even her
sell.
mouth.
She's not even putting her look together a little bit. No, I'm trying to find something.
Hey,
I'm
the dress
really-
was better.
Simon
the
said
dress
her
was
hair
better.
looked better.
Did she take down
The
15
weave was
pounds?
looking good.
Maybe 10 pounds?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna have to.
Maybe. Well,
I
I mean,
will agree with Simon. The weave looked good.
Okay.
yeah, her hair looked good.
I liked
Simon.
Yeah, it was.
But it was the
watching that
dress.
judgment was terrible.
L.A.
She was
Reid
just
liked
like,
it though.
"Grr."
That was weird. I wrote that
He
down.
did?
Yeah,
Wait.
he said I liked it.
Oh.
That was weird.
I think
It
he
my
was like,
WTF
"This
moment.
is too
Being
big of a boat
facetious.
for me to even touch." He was just like, "I'm just not gonna say
Or you
anything."
do the nice compliment first. I liked it, but you know what sucked?
But
Everything.
It was a piece of.
yeah.
He just didn't want to get
It
cut.
was a train wreck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
And like Nicole as her mentor, now it was like that in practice too.
yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
And also, it's like I could tell that Stacey is uncomfortable on stage.
Yeah.
Whether it's what she's wearing, whether it's whatever, she's freaking out. Like
how much do the contestants you think have like the knowledge of the Perez Hilton and all? I mean, a lot.
knows.
They know everything. I
She-
mean,
Oh, she's responded to him on her
Oh,
Twitter.
Yeah,
really?
they've been
What
battling
has she
it out.
said? Oh, tell me.
And like other people like hit them up all the time, like
really.
about the issues. And
So
stuff,
so Fox doesn't like kind of have their Twitters more protected during the competition, or not protected, but like
How do you protect a Twitter?
Well, no, I mean obviously she may have had her own Twitter before, but
Oh.
during the competition, I thought
Well,
on
no, they-
American
they
Idol they
have
do
their-
Idol Melissa or Idol Ronnie.
Well,
like,
they
Yeah,
have
I
their
thought.
official.
Yeah.
That well, it doesn't say X Factor, whatever. It'll say
Right.
their name or
Yeah.
it's Melanie or whatever, or it's before them or something.
Oh, right.
But yeah, they have full access to their Twitter because they
so it
they
could get
are
as
all
sloppy
tweeting.
as it could get. I mean,
It's real sloppy.
so
I mean,
where's the battle at right now?
I don't
with
know.
Perez?
I haven't looked lately.
Yeah, the last week.
whenever
or
we
so-
last
figure
week?
this,
Yes, I
we
have to
figure
look
this
it
thing
up.
out. We'll,
on the
we'll
fake
look.
iPad.
Well, but supposedly, I guess it's her ex-husband and Perez have something like a they know each other, and I guess that's where he was getting his info. And supposedly, he's the one that was domestically, having those issues with Stacey.
Uh-oh.
So that's
Whatever it is, it's ugly.
Yeah.
It's really, really ugly.
Yeah.
And like some of the
Mm.
things he said are like completely inappropriate, but I think this is her last week. She needs to be at the house watching X Factor.
I know, but what's that gonna do to her? She's gonna be torn
I feel-
I know.
to shreds.
But I feel like she's not right.
Emotionally, she can't handle this.
She can't handle
I
it,
mean,
yeah.
you're gonna have ups and downs in this business all the time. I don't care if you win the $5 million.
Yeah.
And even when they started judging her, I was like, oh, she could take it because she's defensive by nature. Like you
Yeah.
could see that.
She can't take
and so I
it.
was like, she could take it. Like one judge, she's like
This
pissed.
is gonna break her,
Second
and I feel
judge,
bad
about
pissed. Third judge, pissed. And we're all laughing the whole time. That fourth judge, then she's just like, whoa, she's
Like
She's
her
a
really.
psycho,
face,
but,
like
yeah.
wasn't moving because
Yeah.
if she moved an inch of it, she would be like bawling and who knows what else, attacking someone.
I've never laughed at somebody and then like switched up so quick. Like, well, I'm sorry. No, I'm tweeting her like a love comment
Yeah.
Oh,
tonight.
I
like,
didn't. I said,
like,
"Yo, Perez, I think this might be."
No, do your thing, girl. Hashtag
Oh,
thought
I can
freedom.
imagine
Get
what
it.
Perez is gonna say on his site about it. Actually.
I can't wait to see.
Yeah.
It, actually.
I'm gonna look at that. We should have that info for next
Yeah.
week. But and then we have, you know what? We have Melanie Amaro, which
I
is
love
like
her.
she's great, but to me it was like the same kind of thing she does.
She's not
Yeah.
amazing, but
Yeah,
I love
and
her.
on this
like
particular-
when she figures out how amazing she is, she's going to be nonstop.
It's
Yeah.
Rock Week. I was waiting for Metallica, Linkin Park, Motley
Something.
Crue, something hard.
Yeah,
really.
even like
Not even her,
Aerosmith or whatever, anything.
yeah.
Yeah, no one did Aerosmith. I wonder
I
if they
thought
couldn't
Guns.
clear those
I
songs.
thought Guns
Yeah,
N' Roses for
maybe
sure. Maybe even like going back like AC/DC. I thought
Yeah, there's
possibly.
Oh my
so
god,
much.
I so would have. That was my audition song.
Oh really?
for
Which
Idol.
song?
Shook Me All Night Long.
Nice.
now.
nice.
Is that on YouTube?
See,
Can we
that
see
would have been
it?
a great
No,
song.
like the freaking Lord.
That would have been a great choice.
And the song, yeah, it's super slow. You know, I obviously want to see upbeat songs with this. This was the one Nicole thing where I kind of agreed. She was like, every time I hear that song, Everybody Hurts, I'm always connected, and I have like tears in my eyes. This time I didn't. So I kind of got what she was saying with that. You
Yeah.
wanted a little more. It was saying
Here's the thing.
vocally nice.
There
but
was nothing she could sing rock that would have sounded rock on her vocal. So Simon did her right by giving her this song and churching it up and making it more of a.
Not even like a
rock
Stevie Nicks
churchy.
or something.
There's nothing she could have done that. I mean, she's a soul singer.
She
you know?
is.
And she can do pop maybe, but definitely not rock.
I feel like I did want it a little more raw. You know, like Nicole said, just something. Yeah, there was. I
There was
get
a
really much on
disconnect.
that song.
that song,
too.
right? Yeah. You could,
And then I was like, yeah, that's good, but you know, I wanted more.
I still love her.
She,
yeah, she's solid. She's
awesome.
sad.
She's
No
fine.
one's
She's fine
worried.
next week.
yeah,
Yeah.
It's
she's
not-
definitely not going.
It's not
home.
gonna be like, is it Stacy or is it Melanie? That's
And
not
if
gonna
it
happen.
is,
If
America
she-
is wrong for that.
Yeah, she goes.
Watch tomorrow. That's what's gonna happen.
No.
Stacy or Melanie.
No.
Was that your Steve Jones impression?
Yeah,
Was
what
that
was that there?
Yeah. Well, you did the impression earlier with the way he
Because he's very stiff.
on X Factor.
Yeah.
What
you know,
about
with
those horrible comments from the judges?
The boys, the girls, the over 30s.
What is that?
That's how he used to always intro.
He's not sick anymore.
That sounded Irish.
Cold
Yeah, that was
weather.
something.
No,
That was
because that's
something.
him. That's totally Steve Jones. That's how he does it.
But see, I was gonna ask you because you followed his career prior. He's more
Oh, really?
comedic
Yes, I've
usually, right?
stalked him.
Yeah.
Did he do X Factor in the UK?
No, he did stuff. Like, I believe it was like T4. It was like Teeny Bop, like TRL. but he did it out there.
But he's so
version.
stiff on this show. But I didn't even know his like history that much.
Yeah.
But JC says he's like really funny most of the time.
Yeah,
it'd be
he-
nice
Really?
to see that.
You know what it sounds like he's always having to do? It sounds like he probably has a producer in his ear saying,
Oh,
you need to
yeah.
wrap this up. You
Yeah,
need to wrap
yes,
this up. He doesn't have a
yes.
chance to like be sticky. Or
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw something on YouTube where he was interviewing Ricky Gervais,
Yeah.
where if he lied during the interview, he'd get shocked. Like he was hooked to a machine, and it was hilarious.
Wait, him or Ricky?
No, Steve
That is
Jones.
fantastic.
Oh,
I think
So,
they should do
that's
he
that
was,
with
so
him.
it's fun. He
I
was
know.
loose, but then here, but what do? You know, you just
Yeah.
go, the boys, the girl. I love.
Also,
that
it's
when he
probably
says
the
that.
big. Yeah, someone's yelling in his ear,
I don't
and
think
it's
he's
huge.
I don't
It's
think
like
he's.
an audience.
I don't think it's nerves though. I think he's just he's being forced to be just this way.
Yeah.
I,
He's
been
I
doing
think
this
a
forever.
female co-host would have been great. To be up there
They
with.
don't need a co-host. They need less commercials. That's what they need.
Like, dear Jesus, they need less commercials.
Oh my God.
Or less time per one performance. We see like a 10-minute package, 10-minute
Yeah.
performance, 10-minute judge. Like it's
I mean,
kind
it's
of a lot.
nuts.
At least they did an intro with Jack and Jill like they did last week. Oy.
That's true.
Yeah, they took like the first 10 minutes to plug
Can
a
you
movie.
imagine if they did Twilight?
Like Breaking Dawn would have been perfect.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what it should have been this week. That's
all,
the
ugh.
theme. Instead of rock, it should have been like Breaking Dawn songs.
And the person
Yeah.
you know that would not watch Breaking Dawn is Josh Krajic, and he was next.
Yes. He was the only one that rocked it. He's the only one that rocked it.
Way.
You love it.
Nice.
I loved him. I would
Yeah.
so go watch that boy in a concert and be
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
rocking out. I wouldn't be like Nicole and streaking her naked, but
She
you
was
see her
like,
say that in her
"I'm-"
package?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm just like,
okay.
wow, your publicist has to
Wait,
hate
but
you.
she is in a rock. She was in a rock band, guys. I don't know if you knew that.
She
Which
said
is
she
another
toured with
scary
Foo
thing.
Fighters or something like
Yeah,
that.
she's the
Yeah, I mean,
shit.
I don't know.
Whatever. Anyway,
his performance
so
was
Josh.
his performance was so solid. My only issue was at the very beginning. It did sound like you had a little trouble hearing him at the beginning. Was that just
A little
me?
That's
muffled.
not his fault. That's the sound people.
And I feel like that's like what rock concerts are like. I'm like, what are you saying?
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
okay.
The flashing was about to give me a seizure though.
Those guitarists, they
That
were
was
getting it.
That was
The one with the
intense.
That was
hair?
intense.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he looked. You know what? He looked better.
I couldn't really see it.
Not in
I
the
was just
package,
into
but I was
Do
like
you
his
mean,
hair.
Do you mean confident or just cleaner? Or?
No, like his hair looked.
because he's
washed.
still rocking the
Nah,
yellow
he
teeth like
just looks-
nobody's business.
Yeah.
You can't
And
really
he had
change
makeup
that.
on.
But Twitter's going ablaze, saying that they want to know who gave him the conditioner and the shampoo.
So there was a look
Yeah.
a step up. Yeah.
I was like, wow, it's like actually not disgusting looking.
Nice.
Good job. Good
But
job.
like Nicole, like like all the judges gave their opinion, and Nicole was like, "So this was about me,"
Yeah.
and da da da. And I was just like, "Wow,
Yeah.
But
nothing about his performance."
wasn't that the time that
know.
one of the other judges said, "Not about you, Nicole"?
Yeah.
Yes,
like,
I think
LA.
LA. Yeah,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
LA.
Not about you, Nicole.
because she really did take it into her.
She
her-
literally was
totally
like,
like-
anyway,
Mm.
Foo Fighters, that's me. It was a little embarrassing.
super embarrassing. I felt bad for her.
I know, I
I
felt
always
kinda
feel
bad.
bad for her. I'm
Yeah.
always like,
Mhm.
Because it's like, just don't. Just don't.
I'm telling you, they should have a book of
Oh
like,
my God.
Nicole quotations.
his mic stand was so.
Oh,
awesome,
that was
and
cool.
I want it, and I need it. It's really
That
I
was,
didn't-
yeah, we should.
I didn't notice.
We should go steal
I missed that.
I
what,
would like that.
What was
his
the
mic stand.
Did you
It's
see
like
it?
these
It was like
links.
chain link. But it was just, chain
It
link
was-
mic stand.
It was just
You
super
could tell
awesome.
the two
You didn't see
performers.
that?
I didn't see that. No, I'm
It's
usually like
guitar
OCD about that. So wow.
It was like awesome.
It's at Guitar Center.
What?
Yeah.
How much?
I don't know. I
Under
don't know
100?
the price, but maybe.
we can bring
Well-
like little
Well, you have a
mini
birthday
ones.
coming up, so.
I can talk to somebody.
No, I don't know if you have a birthday coming up.
I do.
But Christmas is coming up, so.
have a birthday
yeah.
coming
When's your birthday?
December 5th.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's really coming up.
Yeah, that. For reals.
I'm gonna be old. Let's move on.
Well,
You'll
speaking
join
of,
a lot of the other table here.
there's a not old Astro up in here who's very young. Apparently, he's in high school.
I didn't even realize the high school part. No, that was.
I
but
mean-
14 is what high school is. Yeah.
And you know what? I know that Police song was originally rock, but he didn't do the Police version of it.
Yeah, it was the Diddy version.
They also
Yeah,
they
it's
also
the Diddy
skated
version.
on that same line
That
on the
was not
sing
rock.
off, and it kind of got
Yeah.
me too. I was like, no. You know,
Astro's
it's
not rock, but he's
He's not
the
rock.
bomb.
And it was
Yeah.
a
I
great,
don't care
it
what
was
he
a
does.
Great
He's
little performance,
fantastic.
and with him, we don't ever see the coolest opening package, but we did. We got to see him talking to his mom.
mom.
We got to see his stepdad there.
And his rap was about his mama. I mean, you cannot even hate on him like at all.
you love him.
I
You love
do.
him. He's
I mean,
a cute
He's
one.
the show.
I mean, it was super simple as far as, you're saying missing you, and then you have, the lettering of Left Eye, Heavy D,
Yeah, that's cool.
Biggie, Pac. I mean, that was fun. In one of the times he was kind of going for it, he actually infused not missing you, but he went with the Juicy lyrics too from Notorious B.I.G. So he kind of flipped it in that
I
way
wasn't
too.
Yeah.
listening that much.
Yeah, no, I was.
You're still thinking about the
was
mic
sort of-
stands.
yeah. No, I was sort of into it in that way. So great performance.
He's just smart. Every
He is,
performance
yeah.
he does
He's
is
super smart.
He's really
And
talented.
He's like literally, he's a born star.
Yeah,
like, this
he
little
is.
boy. The last thing he says is, "All the girls in the building.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you." Da 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 da. Like,
And
and,
if-
he's working the stage. He's like, "If you feel me, get your hands up." Like, no one else is doing that.
And the
Yeah.
only
And
thing
you don't
Yeah,
have to be an
that's
MC
true.
to do
The
that.
only thing you could have ever said about him is he was too arrogant. But this was the one time from even the package and the way he acted, when he was getting judged, that he was like giggling and kind of
Yeah.
being a 14-year-old, which was
Yeah.
super cool.
Yeah,
to see,
I like
know?
that
So it made him
better.
more
I don't
likable.
mind him being a little
Yeah.
more tough. It's fine. It's okay. It's what he's done every single show. But this was fun to see him he was a
Yeah.
He
14-year-old.
looked like he was having a really
And I
good
guess
time.
he's the most popular.
He's the
He
number
got
one
the-
person on Twitter right now. I mean,
Really?
everyone
He's
is saying he
trending?
needs to win.
That is nuts.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And
I
well,
guess
it's
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 his
between
time.
him winning and everyone saying occupying X Factor for Chris Renee.
Yeah, when L.A. Reid is looking at Astro, I see dollar signs in
Yeah.
his eyes.
Yeah.
That he's like Justin Bieber. They can work together.
That-
They
He's,
can go
he's
on
like,
tour.
he's like,
That's gonna
Astro,
be his
I
first
love
single.
you, and I love the money you're going to make me.
Yeah, he's like, you're great, Astro.
Because you
Just
know
come
he's
to me.
signing him to his stuff, and I bet you that's in the judges' contracts.
Yeah.
If your contestant wins, they'll be signed to your label.
Yeah, and L.A. Reid is not a bad place to be.
No, it's not. He gets on my nerves, but he is so brilliant.
Who, LA?
He hasn't got on my nerves yet, and he's such an arrogant jerk. And I
Yeah.
don't like those kinds of people, but I'm so down with L.A. Reid at this point. I don't know.
Is it arrogance?
He dances arrogantly. One time, one of his, I don't know which.
Arrogance. I think he's just an ass sometimes. Like,
I think he has a lot of power, and he just walks.
Yeah.
Well,
around
I
with
do
that.
kind of think he is the type of guy. I don't know if he's married now, but I know he's married to Pebbles years ago. Do feel like he's the kind of guy that will like cheat. Well, obviously cheat on his wife, but beat his wife. Like there is some.
beat his wife.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, I'm being honest. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not it. No, I'm not.
I know. I'm like, LA, I don't think you can beat anybody. You know?
No, I'm
Please
saying
sign me.
Okay, let's
I
rephrase
think you're
it.
an ass sometimes.
I'm
but
saying
beyond
he
that,
got a little crazy in him, so don't be surprised. No?
If you're
Everybody in the music
everyone
industry
who's
has a little
that
crazy.
Okay.
successful has some crazy.
I've been checked by Marcie.
I hope.
I could dig it.
Like, you can't call a man beater. Unless he's done it.
Unless,
Yeah. Then.
but I also feel like girls must throw themselves at him all the time.
Ugh. Yeah.
I'm
sorry.
glad he didn't get
Hey,
the girl section.
For a record deal, yeah, of course.
Dude, I said.
I still want to know if Nicole Scherzinger was with Jimmy Iovine. I've always thought that was the story.
Yes.
Okay, so there you
I'm
go.
sure.
I'm just gonna vote yes.
Okay.
I won't confirm or
I
deny.
always
I
thought
don't
it-
know. Who
I
has
should,
she been
I
with?
should,
I don't
But I'm
know.
a
I
vote
should
yes.
know, but I never really like confirmed
Did you
it.
hear that like back?
I
a while
had
ago?
always heard it. Yeah, this was like
Oh.
before Pussycat Dolls. I'm assuming. Yeah, it was between Eden's crush and when she got back in the limelight. So.
Yeah.
So
And
That
I
was-
always say
that's
that
a
I
weird
wish
couple.
that I could be that girl, because I'd be so much further. So much further. I
What
can't
you
do
mean?
it.
Who like?
Puts out
Yeah.
music? Yes.
I was like, how do I say
oh,
that?
you're saying you wish you could do it? You could bring yourself to do it?
you strive to be that girl.
When I first moved here, I was approached by an executive at a major label.
Oh my God, this is getting
At
so
a party.
personal.
Oh, this is
Really?
getting good.
And I
Okay.
was
You
just
know
like,
what? I know. I'm gonna be anonymous, but I have a friend who that happened with, and she was signed, and they just
dropped her. They shelved her.
she's screwed forever
Yeah.
because she did that, and now her it's better not to go that route.
Oh yeah. No, I couldn't. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'd just be like, you know what? I really don't like you.
Yeah.
I'm not attracted to you.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah.
Like,
Gross.
I'm
Gross.
yeah, I don't save face real well. So.
Ew. Yeah. Anyway, speaking
Go
of,
Nicole, get what you got.
Yeah.
You know, like that's.
yeah. Well, we have Lakota Rain.
My
Speaking of
favorite.
ladies,
Nice little Lakota.
yeah.
Precious little
Should
Lakota.
never put out for music.
You know, I thought their song kind of sounded at the beginning. It felt like kind of like a county fair thing, like a state fair thing.
Oh,
Just the beginning.
wow.
It got better the second
Wow.
half.
It was super
but the,
cheesy.
The first half,
But
I
I
wasn't
really-
feeling it.
I didn't
You know
mind.
what?
I didn't mind the cheesy. I was with it. Yeah.
That's
You wouldn't
'cause
mind
you-
them on mute, Ronnie. Come
Please,
on.
Please.
No,
as
I'm
long
not-
as Danny
no.
has a mic close to her mouth and doing her thing, Ronnie's on it.
Oh, which one's Danny? The one, the brunette that I always
No,
talk.
no, that's
No,
Haley.
it wasn't that. I'm just
Is
talking.
it Haley?
He knows.
Who?
He knows
Oh,
everybody.
Danny's the one with the big eyes and lips.
The Angelina Jolie one, yeah, that.
Angelina Jolie. Yeah, Lakota Rain.
They were cool.
I don't know.
I need them to go further because I feel so bad for Paula. Like, her groups can't get
I
voted all
know.
off.
Maybe
I
that's why I was so
know.
far, like pushing for them. Yeah, but
I hope they don't get voted because there are a few
They
people
were
who
cool,
deserve
they
to
were
be voted
fun.
off more.
and for the sake of the song, the outfield song's great. So I thought that was cool because we didn't.
They
we
actually did a rock
Yeah,
song.
we all
Yeah,
got.
they did a
yeah,
rock
we got.
song.
We got REM's, which is rock music to a degree. But yeah, that was
Yeah.
at least that part was fun.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
So
We didn't get a rock
we all
song.
like
Good.
Lakota then, yeah?
they weren't
But was
great,
it-
but
Vote for Lakota.
But
guys.
was it like a half outfield song and half a Fleetwood Mac, right? The second half, you can.
Half themselves too. I mean, it was everything.
yeah, I don't know.
I think it was. They switched it like halfway when they came out. And they did.
Yeah,
the
they
cheesy
did
dance.
something else. They like mixed another song, but I'm forgetting what song. Yeah, I don't know. They seem just too three. To me, I look at them. I'm like three blondes and a brunette, and I'm
Sounds like a movie.
yeah, they should make one. That's Lakota Rain the movie. Who wants
Three-
to make
three
it?
blondes and a
Please, it'd
brunette.
be like Justin
From
and
Justin.
Kelly.
I was gonna say. that.
GMTA. Great minds think alike.
Oh.
Maybe not.
I was like, what is that?
I'm a-
What is that
I know.
lingo?
Sorry, I'm still good. T-A. Okay, perfect.
Anyway,
I'm with
on
it.
that one. Wow.
I'm with it.
we have our next one, Drew. Who was that? We all know Drew has like an awesome voice.
Drew's awesome.
She gave me chills. She really did, and I wasn't trying to fall into the trap because she
Yeah.
sings the same thing.
Yeah,
but
stop
I still
giving me
got chills
chills.
tonight.
I've never gotten chills from this girl.
Maybe it's the fever.
I wanted more with the
Maybe.
part of the
Maybe
song.
just like-
Maybe it's more that you're sick.
I felt like that song sounded like Fix You. Like if you put that song on and the song and Fix You, it would have been the same song.
Yeah.
And Drew's cute. She has a great voice. I need her to do an up-tempo song.
Yeah.
Just for
And
You
she
know-
was extremely #boring.
I mean,
you know,
yeah.
this was
even mid-tempo. She don't even have to go up-tempo.
What,
Right.
and couldn't she do more with the, you know, that part of the song, the U2 song, the and you give and you give and you give yourself? Like, couldn't she have done? I know she's only like 14, so maybe she doesn't have any giving to have
She need to
gone.
give.
Right.
No, not to make a joke, but like,
No,
you know,
no.
maybe she's not connecting to like, you know, there's probably more. More
yeah.
Connecting to the material,
Clearly
not
that-
connecting to the
Well,
material.
yeah, I mean, and
Yeah,
you give and
she's
you
not.
give. I mean, in the original, you're feeling all of that.
I know.
And we were not feeling.
Yeah, I wanted
any
her
of
to
that.
like push him more, be more
That's,
raw.
that's a great part to really go.
Yeah.
Because
that's
you
the
know
favorite
what?
part of the song for me.
Yeah.
I mean, even someone like what's her name?
Stacey Francis.
Nah.
Is it?
She won X Factor over in Europe, and Simon took her all the way. Like
Oh,
sings
Leona
ballads.
Lewis?
Leona Lewis.
Oh.
She is clearly a ballad singer, but on radio, they are never gonna release a ballad first,
No.
ever.
I
You're
feel
always
like
gonna have like an up tempo. So I'm gonna need her to do
Paula-
an up tempo.
Paula really hit it on the head when she was just, you have this opportunity to be diverse right now, and diversity will bring longevity to your career.
yeah. She basically said you have a big enough fan base. Like you're like,
Right.
hey, chick, yo, check it out.
You can break out of your
You're
box.
here.
Yeah.
You're not getting voted off. So
Right.
so try something different, or else
Yeah.
people are gonna start really hating you.
Right.
Yeah.
God, Paula did say that really nice. I mean, the way she laid it
I
out.
love Paula for that. She can tell you suck in the nicest ways possible.
I know.
That was
She's
good, huh?
so nice always.
And you know, we always give Nicole a hard time on
Mm-hmm.
her critiques. I actually thought I even wrote it down. It's like her first spot on critique where she said what we've been saying, that she was waiting for the song to go pick up halfway through,
Right,
like
yeah.
to pick up the up tempo. And I was like,
She said
Nicole,
something smart.
yeah,
I completely
I
missed
was
it.
in-
My bad. No, my
I'm
bad.
glad I could share it with you.
Thank you.
Because I had the same thought. I was like waiting for it to be really kick in.
Right.
Because it was rock, and she just,
Yeah, I'm really
bring
gonna
it.
need her to. She has to do something up tempo next week.
And
Otherwise,
of course,
it's
what
just gonna be all
Simon
bad.
told the judges, and he would tell us, don't listen to the witches.
yeah. And then last but not least, Marcus Canty,
The preacher's kid.
the preacher's
Ha!
kid who had an orgy on stage
with the lesbian song.
with the lesbian song,
It was super fantastic.
Janis Joplin.
Usher Brown, the combination of Usher and Bobby Brown, as
Yeah.
Ronnie said.
I was thinking Usher and Chris Brown.
Ooh.
That too.
But, you know, that was a surprise. I wonder what Janice would say
I
about
wonder
that.
what his mama and his aunt is gonna say
Oh,
about
they're
that.
with
Like-
it. His mom and they're
They gonna be
support
talking to
him.
the producers. They gonna be like,
No,
"Now y'all can't have my
no.
baby up there with naked women.
I think his support
Her
system
booty was coming out. And it
loves it.
So what'd you guys think? What'd you think of the song?
was good.
Yeah.
I've always liked his conviction. I feel like he's the one, you know, like super celebrates the moment, celebrates like I get to do this,
Yeah.
I get to be like, you know. I feel like some of the other people are like, oh, we're so busy, we got to do this 7 days a week, and that
Yeah,
gets,
Drew had the
that
nerve
gets
to
a little
complain.
that gets a little annoying
I was
for
like,
the
seriously, did she just complain?
yeah, and that's
Because I could think of
and
a
I
bunch of other people
I
that wouldn't mind doing
understand.
3
I
hours
understand
of
that's like a
homework.
producer like sitting there
Yeah,
doing a
I
little
know.
on the fly interview, asking her. You know, I understand they're trying to draw that out of her, but yeah, I mean, he's the one who's like, oh, bring it on. Like, I'm gonna 4-hour nap. Okay, cool. What are we gonna do? Radio interview in the morning. Like, he's ready for it. So I'm really starting to get behind him too. Like, he's one of my favorites.
Would you see him in concert?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna pay. I'd really try to not pay for a concert anyway. But
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
but I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it would be good
I
to see
would
the show.
definitely work for a comp ticket.
You know what I
That's
want
saying
to say?
something.
You know what I want to say about him? He is his voice is so good. The problem is, did the song was the music louder than his voice? Yes. Is that his fault? No. But if Usher Raymond, we see whenever they do like the diva performances or they put like Usher on the Super Bowl or something. If Usher did this song, you would have gotten the same exact performance. You wouldn't have loved Usher singing this song.
Yeah.
But he would have performed the heck out of it. You would have been like, oh shit, like Usher's just really sang that lesbian song. And that's exactly what Marcus did on this stage. I mean, did it blow me away?
Yeah.
No, but he held his own and made it his own.
And he actually did a rock song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So kudos to him for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he did something most of them didn't, like, you know, Astro and Chris Renee. He did it, you know, because their rules were so, like, they were so flip-floppy about it. They found a way to bend the rules, like all the judges, for their performers.
Yeah.
But I mean, if
And
you're
then
gonna
they just argued about it the whole time.
Yeah, if you're gonna do a rock week, do a rock week.
He's
Yeah.
just so cool. I feel like the other performers, like I said, they're going to sleep with stresses or nerves. He's just going to bed every night. He's like going to sleep happy. He's waking
He doesn't
up.
want to go back to school.
He's
Come
on, you know, I don't know how much access they have to internet and phone or whatever. He's like, you know, calling people. He is embraced in the
He had to
moment.
get a job if it didn't work.
You got to go back to school or get a job. That's
That
all I
could
was
have just
saying.
been dramatic storyline, but no, he's so into it, and that's why.
As he dismisses the rest of us. That's okay, Ronnie.
Wow.
I think I got shut down by Marcie 3 times. The show must be coming close to
Should
an
we
end.
have a tally going on?
No. I got love for her.
That's the board you need to make.
I follow her on Twitter.
I will bring that next week.
Well, let's go to commercial break now, and then we'll come back for some predictions.
You got it.
Want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
It's television, and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend?
The wig! The wig will come out.
When the TV show is over, get your AfterBuzz on.
All right, guys, now we're back for some predictions. Doo-doo. Okay, the little mute. There it is. There it is.
Your singing is good.
Thanks. Do I win the X Factor?
Yeah.
So let's talk about who we want to be kicked off, and then we'll go into who we think will be kicked off. JC, you want to start?
Yeah, who do I want kicked off? It's tough to say that, but Stacey Francis, I'm looking at it from just the performance aspect of it, and I just want her out. She's great for the drama and the extracurricular stuff that Marcie and I were talking about. But I'm a true believer in the actual ethics of the show. It's you want the best performer, so I just want her out.
With 10 people, I feel like they're still going to keep her in there. There's 10 people left, right? I feel like they're going to leave her in at least 2 more. I think it's Chris Renee that's going. Or Leroy. I mean, Chris or Leroy, those two.
Oh, jeez. You know, I'm so indifferent with like almost everyone at this point.
So it's like, who do you like?
But if I'm going on performance, Stacey's just sucked. Like, she needs to be at the house. Watching that performance going, yeah, this is the performance that got me kicked off.
I think what always happened with, dare I say it, Idol, is that when anyone sucked that bad, a lot of people felt sorry for them and voted for them anyway, even though it was like a piece of crap.
And the way that
that's what makes it. That's what sucks about these shows.
I don't think she got a lot of sympathy. Like, did you see the look she was giving the camera?
But everyone's gonna feel for her. Ronnie felt for her. And
I've been feeling for her the whole time, but that's it does. It drives everybody to get on the lines and vote for her because you know.
I don't know. Just made me scared. They just need to,
she's a little scary.
I do really feel bad for her. I'm not even joking. Like that's no joke.
Chalk it up as a loss and just let her go now.
Yeah,
Could you imagine her making it to the top 3 and not making it? Oh my gosh! And then they shelf her because they got to let the first person do their thing.
Good point.
Yeah,
can't take that.
No,
right,
she
definitely
won't make it there.
Let's send her home tomorrow then.
Yeah.
And then
we got that kind of
juice.
juice.
So is that who you guys think will go home?
I think the bottom 2, like Chris Renee, will look at he'll look at a bottom 2. They're definitely. Those are the 2 choices.
Chris is not going to be in the bottom 2.
I don't think Chris is.
Really?
I think it's going to be
Do you know
Leroy.
how many sober living people there are?
Yeah, that's true.
Period.
Are they like actively voting and getting behind it? I mean,
absolutely. You don't even seriously like AA is serious. Like, and they are supportive.
That's
in
true.
Every
Their whole
way,
thing
shape,
is
and
support.
form.
Their whole thing is support.
And then just people that can relate to that. I mean, how many people have drank their lives away into something ridiculous and might not even, be amounting to anything and just supporting him.
So
He's
basically those 2 really should potentially go home, but they're possibly not because
Chris
of the
is
stories.
Not going anywhere,
wow.
for sure.
Yeah.
Stacey, I don't know. Like, she gave stank face way too long. That's.
I feel like
Chris is not going home.
I think
Who
all
who
those
else
Southern
who else
mothers are going
did
to keep
poorly?
like
Oh,
Stacey
well,
Francis.
Lakota Rain could be another look.
That's
Oh.
true.
I mean,
no.
no, keep
Dakota Rain.
No.
We have to
Poor
keep her.
Paula.
Only-
Poor
no.
Paula.
Oh, I know that would. What
Does she,
happens?
like,
Does she
stop
lose the show?
judging?
I guess she
Does
loses.
does she like jump over to American Idol or something? Like what's her
See
choices?
you later,
Yeah.
guys. I don't know. I guess she just sits there.
Yeah. That'd be interesting to find out. We'll find out what's going to happen if she gets booted off.
From those manly slaps you just did, does that mean you're like a huge Lakota fan? Is this what's happening here?
No, I think they show promise. You know, I think there is a fan base for them.
I said marketplace. Yeah, I was kind of.
Yeah, like, thanks. I don't have many words to use right now. I'm getting you back next week. Oh, yeah. It's on Guns A-Blazing. I'm coming for you.
I'm muting
Blame
it.
it on the cold medicine.
So who do you think?
I would like Chris Renee to go home. I think
He's not
Stacey's
going.
gonna go home.
I want her to go home.
I do. I kind of feel for Stacey, but she was just so mad that I was like, "Come on, you just
was
had to fake it a
Bad
little bit."
form and stuff.
Yeah,
like-
it's bad. It's kind of like a sore loser. It's like, yeah, everyone gets critique. You know, you gotta like,
and everyone has a bad week.
yeah,
Like
you
except
gotta
Astro.
suck it up, and all performers do that, and you take it, and then you move on, and you work with it.
And
Yeah.
her and Nicole are like BFFs, which is really super
Creepy.
interesting.
Yeah,
And they're kind of like, even though Nicole doesn't act that way, Nicole, as I said like earlier, it's like she's that type of person who's so proud of herself. Like you don't even need to tell her you did good. Yo, Nicole, you did good. She's like, I already know.
I know.
So that's just so interesting that they're like it's their team. You know,
Yeah.
it's mentor, student or whatever.
yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
They're one and the same.
Yeah. Well, there it is. X Factor, last 10, and tomorrow we will kick one off. So everyone have a good night. And there it is. Thanks for tuning in. Anyone have any final words on the episode?
Vote for Lakota Rain.
Go for Dakota Rain. There we
I don't
go.
want Paula
I
to
care
be
about
voted off.
Stacey's health. There you go.
Me too. I sincerely do.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz
See you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.